Welcome to the Healthy Over 50 podcast. My name is Liliane, and today's episode is very special to me because it's not just about weight loss, it's about courage, it's about consistency, and it's about what happens when someone decides that their health is no longer optional. A few years ago, Leah and I started working together. At the time, she felt stuck, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Since then, she has lost 34 kilos. You heard me, 34 kilos. But what I'm most proud of isn't the number, it's the woman she became in the process. And today's conversation, we're going to talk about what made her decide to start, what was truly difficult, what most people misunderstand about weight loss, and what sustainable transformation really looks like, because this is not about a before and after story. Let's be clear here. It's a story about rebuilding habits, mindset, and identity. Leah, I am so happy to have you here today. How are you?
Hey, hello Liliane. Thank you for having me at your show. It's a pleasure for me, and I think it's the third time we do this exercise together, and it's my honor and my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, thanks so much for being here. So the starting point, before we start working together.
I remember when we started working together over a year and a half ago, I was feeling very tired. I had low energy. I didn't not only feel heavy in my body, but also in my mind. I was experiencing a lot of stress at work. I was struggling to stay concentrated. So, what I'm saying is that my mental energy was low.
And what made you finally decide that something had to change?
It's when I started to be afraid of a potential stroke. I started really to think something is not going well, and it's deep. At that point, I was really concerned about my brain health. It's when I realized that the impact of my weight was beyond my physical body.
Had you tried to lose weight before? What didn't work?
Yes, I think as many people, I had been trying, I guess, at least 15 years. I
Wow.
believe it didn't work. It didn't work for, I think, to me, for several reasons. First reason will be for me lack of accurate knowledge about nutrition. Uh, I knew nothing about nutrition. I was flooded with information from several unreliable sources. That's the first point. The second point, I was not really conscious of the real impact of my health. It was not something important in my mind. And the last point, I think I associated losing weight with counting calories like a machine, with being forced to go without. I had the feeling that it was a restriction. In my head, it made no joy, zero. It was, for me, um, another way to add stress, restriction, not allowed to do things, being in jail, you know,
Yeah, oh my
it was,
God. That makes a
yeah.
lot of sense. And actually you remember that you telling me at the time that you were feeling a bit trapped. So that makes a lot of sense. So when we began, what were you most afraid of?
Of course, I was afraid of failure because I tried several times, each time the same thing. I start, I am happy, motivated, I go, and I think, oh my God, I have to do so many restrictions. but I can't, it's not sustainable. And I started to say, okay, let's slow down uh, this diet, and slowly uh, I get back to my previous habit.
Yeah.
So I was afraid that I would try again, as I told you, and fail again because of this process.
Yeah,
Um,
the fear of failure
yes,
is a big thing. So, what surprised you most about the process?
I was surprised to see that with the processes change of nutrition, my cravings slowly disappeared. I was impressed to witness my body's ability to heal and come back slowly to a more balanced state. It was amazing. It was very new. I felt almost like a baby, you know. It's amazing.
Oh my God, it's great to hear it like this. What was was there a moment where you felt like quitting? Because it's not easy, and anything that where anytime where you felt like quitting, what helped you keep going? How did you manage?
Yes, I think everybody experienced this situation. You do well, and 6 months after, I started. We started working together, but there were moments where I wanted to have junk food. I wanted to have some fun, cocktail with alcohol. I wanted to socialize. Um, and what really helped me, I think, are also 3 points very important to me. First, it was the system that we put in place with clear routines. Everything was clear in my mind what I have to do, and I was really linked into this process, which was very important. The second thing is a growth mindset, which implied that it was a choice, it was my choice. So I was not going to blame myself. And the third thing on the top of the coaching with you, the practice of watching videos about good nutrition to keep myself motivated. And I started to go and meet people to get more information, to lead this change every day in my life. It was not something out of me, it was something growing in me. So when I have temptation, I say, okay, no problem. Let's do once. Tomorrow, we go back. So I never left the train. I was in the train. Okay. Every station, I started to improve my experience.
Wow,
That's it.
you're such a great storyteller. Apart
I'm
from
such a great student.
a great student, yeah, totally. So apart from losing 34 kilos, because at the end of the day it's not about the number only, even though that's what we want to see. That's kind of the change we want to see on the scale. But you and I, we know it was not only about the number. I'm just curious. I just love for you to share with the audience what changed in your life.
I think I started to be my own driver. I started to drive my car, you know. My ability to make right decisions regarding my health and implement great routines. It's really the implementation. It's not the blah blah blah. I go into I am the subject, and I'm driving my car where I want to go, step by step. And this is the ability to be the driver of my own story in this process of getting a better health and a better fitness also. I feel now I am feeling more control on my body. My confidence is higher, and I gain I gained a lot of energy during this process, and rewards, a lot of rewards also.
Wow. It sounds like an identity shift almost. At
Yes, it
what
is.
point did you stop feeling like someone trying to lose weight and start feeling like someone who lives a healthy life?
Yes, most of people that are who are watching this video will think, oh, she started maybe a few weeks after having taken the decision, but it was not the case. It takes a long time before you really feel that you're in a control. I think to me, it's only after a year and 5 months that I really felt that I was building a healthy lifestyle and not trying to lose weight. Now, at the moment, it's not a problem of losing weight. It's a lifestyle. Every day I go on it, I am with it, and I am in control. That's wonderful. This state of mind, I think, has even made me want to join a hiking group, which is very new in my life here in
Wow.
Madagascar. And this new activity is now part of my healthy lifestyle. It's really a lifestyle. Recently, to give you an example, I went back home to my mother's house, and I was anticipating that I would feel a bit challenged being at home in a different environment, because it's easier when you are at your home in your space. But when you change, you go away, you're a little bit afraid of this new situation because you are exposed. But I was delighted and proud to see that it turned out not to be a challenge, but a testimony of the strength of this new way of life. I had no problem. I execute like a machine, not feeling frustrated, no stress. I was, I was, I was in it, no problem.
Wow. That's quite amazing to see that sometimes um, experiences can have like a mirror effect and you can see how well you're doing. So a situation that could have been extremely challenging turned out to be um, a situation that showed you, yes, you've made massive progress in your mindset, in your ability to execute on a plan, because that was a plan, that was a framework that we created together. So really, really well done to you. Now, I'm conscious of time, so I just have like maybe a couple of questions. And one would be, what makes this different from every other attempt you made before?
Some people say you don't know what you don't know. You don't know. So I think my knowledge about nutrition uh, that was shared by you through coaching early at the beginning, explanations, simple conversations, and even content you were sharing with me. Knowledge is very important because you put away bad information and everything becomes clear. You have a way, you have a road. And also a system that included clear routines, specific food, and nutrients that are the foundation of the nutrition. Together, we planned clear routines on it, and it was very important. It still is very important. And the other thing, I think, it's the mindset. It's about goal setting, improving, not blaming.
I think you have a great experience. I just wonder if someone is listening right now and feels stuck, what would you tell them? What would you tell them?
I tell them it's never too late. It's never too late. It's not because you have not been successful that you can't do it. You can improve your health is with a better nutrition. You really can improve your health with better nutrition. Sometimes we need time, and it's important to have the good timing. There are moments we are more prepared, we are more sensitive, and I think I had my moment 1 year and 5 months and 1 year ago, and I was very sensitive. It was the moment for me to play my cards, and I think everybody has a moment. It's important not to miss the moment, even if I say to you that it's never too late, but also do not miss the important moment. Everybody in his life has a moment where it's easier to do a shift. And it's very important to not to forget these two things. And I think, which is something that is also very important, get a support from a coach, because it's very difficult to go by your own. It's not easy. Have a specialist, have a coach in nutrition who can help. And I think the last thing, surround yourself with positive people.
Very important for anybody out there listening. As you said, I just really want to insist on that. The knowledge about nutrition, because we are flooded with information everywhere. So that is important. Have a system, routines, and you spoke about mindset as well. Have a positive mindset with clear goals, and it's about improvement. It's not about blame. And yeah, Leah, I really want to thank you for your time, and thanks for doing the interview in English. I know it's like we get excited and we want to say more and more things, so really appreciate that. It's not an easy exercise, and I love the message, which is a message of hope, because you tried for years and years, and it's never too late. So I want to leave everybody listening with that. It's never too late to do a good thing. As long as we are breathing and alive, we're still working towards our goals. Thank you so much, and talk to you very soon.
Thanks a lot, Lilian. See you soon. Bye.